in pre-Ks. Find a spot you like a lot. 1, 2, 3. Find a spot you like a lot. Listen to me. Find a spot you like a lot. 3, 2, 1. Find a spot you like a lot. Let's have some fun. Let's find out what's happening at Pied Piper School today. Take a look at the calendar. Today's the day that comes after Wednesday. If you said Thursday, you're correct. Today is Thursday, T-H, the Thursday, T-H, the Thursday towards the end of the week. Yes, it's Thursday, T-H, the Thursday, T-H. Thursday's towards the end of the week. We're in those terrible teens. The last time I saw you was the number 13. Today's the number that comes after 13. If you said 14, you are correct. When there's a 1 in the front seat and a 4 in the back seat, 1, 4, 1, 4, 14. Today's the 14th day in the month of May. I was walking through the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I was taken by surprise by 2 blue or brown or green eyes while walking through the park one day. What a great week we're having here at Pied Piper School. Let's mix up those cards. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. We're gonna mix them high, mix them low, mix them behind my back. Mix them up. We're gonna mix them up. You take a vowel, A, E, I, O, or U, sometimes Y. Put it with a consonant and you've got a family. Take a vowel and a consonant. Put them together. You've got a family. We're in the AM family today. Put an H there, you get ham. An R there is ram. Jam. Lamb in the AM family. There's hammin', rammin', jammin', lamb, and spam in the AM family. Let's find out what's happening today on Thursday. But first we must stand. Take our right hand and put it on the heart and say the pledge to our country, America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And today, my favorite day. Today's the day we do our taste test. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And we're going to find out how foods taste. Now, Kathy suggested that you get some foods from around your house, too. So you can do the taste test as well. We're going to divide our foods into 4 different categories. We're going to have the sweet foods. We're going to have the salty foods. We're going to have the sour foods. And we're going to have the bitter category. We found out that these taste buds are located all over your tongue. And when your tongue moves around and swishes all around, these taste buds activate things in your mouth so you know what something tastes like. First of all, you're going to find out whether you like it or not, right? If it's good, if it's something that you like, if it tastes delicious, or something that, you don't like it too much. And that's the first thing your tongue will tell you. But then it's going to be more specific as to what kind of taste each of the foods has. So Kathy brought in some delicious foods, and you can be tasting some at your house as well. Now we're going to start with the things that don't have a real strong taste. I brought in some bread. Now, your eyes are going to tell you it's bread. You're going to feel it with your fingers so you know it's bread. You might even smell it. But if I just took a piece of this bread and I stuck it in your mouth, and I told you to chew, you could tell what it was without your eyes seeing it, without your nose smelling it, without your hands touching it. You could tell just by using your tongue that it was bread. Bread doesn't have a real sweet or salty or sour or bitter taste. Some foods don't have a strong taste. You might want to put butter on the bread. That'll make it a little sweeter. You might want to put peanut butter on the bread or jelly. That will make it sweeter. Some foods are what we call bland. I have a matzah left over from Passover. And if you have a cracker in your house, take a piece of that cracker. Now remember, I don't want you using your eyes to see it or your fingers to touch it. Oh yeah, you can tell that's a cracker. Or your nose. Oh yeah, it smells like a cracker. But you know what? With a food like a cracker, your ears are going to help you. There's a noise in my ears. Can you hear it? I can hear it. There's a noise. That's the cracker sound in my ear. So sometimes your ears will help you too with something like a cracker. But again, the cracker has kind of a bland taste. So you want to put something sweet or salty on it to give it more flavor. Those are kind of bland flavors. Now some of the cereals in different cereal categories are not as tasty as well. This I think is one of my grandchildren's, one of the wheat cereals. It has a little bit of sugar on it. It's a little bit sweet, but not like too sweet. Here's another cereal that you might have at your house, the Lucky Charms. I think my grandchildren only eat this out of the Lucky Charms, the sweet part. Oh yeah, oh boy. Whoa, that's really sweet. Really, really, really sweet. But the white part is not. No, that doesn't have as much flavor. So cereal comes very sweet or not so sweet. Now I have some things that I got from my cabinet. These are also a cereal, but as you can see, your eyes will tell you the shape, what it looks like. My nose smells it. Oh, it smells good. My fingers, oh, that's a chocolate Cheerio. So much better than the regular Cheerios. The chocolate Cheerio is covered with sweetness. So cereal comes with a more bland flavor or all the way to sweet, sweet, sweet. So cereals, those kinds of things all fall into the a little bit sweet category. And I brought some other things from my cabinet. And again, no cheating. It's best if you have mom or dad or brother and sisters right before dinner, put something in your mouth so you can't see it. Cover your eyes, close your eyes. Don't smell it. Don't touch it. Only let your tongue do the work. This is a potato chip, you guessed it. I love this lesson. Oh, it's very salty. It's a very salty potato chip. Very salty. And this is like a, can you see it? Yeah, your eyes are helping you. Let's try this cheese doodle out. It's cheesy, I think. Oh, wow. There's a loud noise in my ears. Yeah, yes, indeed. That's making a loud noise in my ears because the cheese doodle is very crunchy. So then your ears are going to help you a little bit. This is something I found. My nose will help me here. Oh, boy. This is very spicy. That is really spicy. Some of the nacho chips are in the category spicy. That's salty and spices on it. It becomes spicy. And then I have some pretzels. And you can actually see the salt on the pretzels. That's where they get that salt from. See that salt on the pretzel? So when you eat the pretzel, that's what you taste. Very salty, yes indeed. So chips and Doritos and cheese doodles, potato chips, those are on the salty category. But there is one different kind of chip. Some of my grandchildren like it a lot. And I can tell by the smell that this is not a regular potato chip. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. It's a salty vinegar potato chip. I don't like those. Do you like those? I think it's kind of bitter. I think it's kind of a bitter, but some people like it. They like vinegar. I think vinegar tastes a little bitter. I brought some salad dressing. This is like a balsamic salad dressing. I'm just going to take a little bit. Oh, that's bitter too. That's bitter. Bitter. Medicine tastes bitter. Coffee that mom and dad drink, if they don't put sugar and milk in it, tastes bitter. This salad dressing tastes bitter. Be careful if you do the bitter taste. And then I brought in some things that have sweet taste. Our Pied Piper favorite, Skittles. And remember, don't touch it because you're going to be able to tell. If you feel that shape, you're going to know it's a Skittle. If you see it, you're really going to know. And if you smell it, it smells like a Skittle to me. Only let those taste buds work. And I brought in some cookies. Oh yeah, chocolate chip cookies. That's going to be sweet, sweet, sweet. Granola bars that have chocolate on them. I brought in some chocolate-covered pretzels. Those are delicious. And then, of course, you can't forget Rice Krispie bars, right? You open a Rice Krispie bar. See if I can open this up. There we go. You don't know how it's going to taste, so it goes in that mouth. It feels kind of sticky. I'll take this piece. That is a nice, sweet, sweet taste. Have a lot of fun with foods this week. Put some food in a bag and play with your brothers and sisters or your mom and dad. Have somebody take the food out of the bag, break it into a small piece, make sure it's nothing you're allergic to or really don't like. But close your eyes. Don't touch it. Don't smell it. Use only your tongue. Your ears might help you a little bit if it's crunchy or if it feels soft or smushy like bread. Those other textures, that might help you a little bit, but it's going to be those taste buds that do all the work. Ooh, and I also brought in some bitter lemon, sour lemon, and a sour lime. So these are all the big categories of food, but those taste buds work all the time to make sure that the food you eat tastes good. Today's story is about someone who's using their nose, but also their sense of taste. It's called Detective Arthur. Detective Arthur on the scent. Let's see what happens to Detective Arthur on the scent. On Arthur's birthday, a very special package came from his grandmother. He could see it with his eyes. It was a detective kit with a detective hat, a magnifying glass, and a detective book. Arthur was so happy. His mother made a chocolate chip cake with chocolate icing. And after Arthur licked the delicious sweet bowl, he put on his detective hat and went out to buy some birthday candles. Oh, I bet his nose smelled that delicious chocolate cake. When he came back, the cake was missing. It was gone. My birthday cake! My birthday cake has been stolen, howled Arthur, and he ran to tell his mother. Well, Arthur, why don't you use your brand new detective kit and find out who the robbers are? So Arthur looked in his detective book to see what to do. This is what he read. Rule number 1. Search the scene of the crime for any strange objects. Use your eyes. That may be a clue. If the clue is a clue you can smell, you're a dog. You have a very good sense of smell. Take a big whiff of it and then follow the scent. Arthur did find a clue. It was a fat yellow banana right in the middle of the cake plate. He could see it with his eyes. He touched it with his hands. That's my first clue, said Arthur. And he took a big whiff of the banana and followed the scent out the back door. Now remember these scratch and sniff books? They were very popular a while ago. You can use your finger to scratch them and then take a whiff in and it smells like banana. The scent led over the picnic fence to Darwin's yard. There was Darwin sitting in a rocker holding a bunch of bananas, very like the banana clue. But there's no chocolate birthday cake to be seen. Arthur looked in his book. Rule number 3, he read. If you see a suspicious-looking character, suspicion him slyly. Okay, Darwin, hand over my birthday cake. Well, that wasn't too slyly. What birthday cake? Asked his friend Darwin. Arthur looked in the book again. Rule number 4, if the suspect refuses to talk, look for another clue and take him along for questioning. Arthur found a cherry lollipop on the windowsill. That's a funny place to see a lollipop, he thought. Why would it be there unless it's a clue? Darwin, you'll have to come along for questioning. Please follow me. Arthur took a big sniff of that clue and followed the cherry scent. I like that one. Across the park. The scent led to a gate and then down Main Street. There was Millicent sitting on the park bench with a bag full of cherry lollipops, but there's no birthday cake to be seen. First, I questioned the suspect, Arthur reminded himself. Now, Millicent, what have you done with my birthday cake? What birthday cake? Asked Millicent. She won't talk, said Arthur to himself, so now I have to look around for another clue. He found a very suspicious lemon with his eyes under the bench. Oh, no, said Arthur. Anything that's suspicious is likely to be a clue. Please follow me, Maleficent. I'm taking you along for questioning. Arthur took a smell of the lemon, trotted off, following the scent as he went. The scent led across the street and around the corner to the school playground. And there was Samson sitting at the bottom of the slide holding a pitcher of lemonade made with lemons. Aha! Lemonade. The trail's getting hot. Samson, give me my birthday cake. What birthday cake? Asked Samson. Oh dear, said Arthur, you won't confess either. You'll have to come along for questioning too, but first I must search for another clue. There's a grape jelly sandwich on the seesaw. That must be a clue, said Arthur. He sniffed the grape jelly sandwich and ran into the woods behind the school. The scent led along to a trail and over a stream. Hurry up, Arthur called to all the suspects. There's no time to waste. They pushed through some bushes, and there, sitting in a tree, was Amelia with a basket full of grape jelly sandwiches. Amelia, I need my birthday cake. What birthday cake? Asked Amelia, and she took a mint ice cream cone from behind her back and licked it. I'm getting very discouraged, said Arthur. I've been using my eyes and my ears and my nose and my touch, but I can't find my birthday cake. But I won't give up yet. He looked for another clue. Wait a minute. Ice cream in the woods? That's got to be a clue. Come with me for questioning, Amelia. Follow me. Off he galloped, following the mint scent with the suspect. That smells good, trotting right behind. They crashed through the thicket and stopped short at the edge of a sparkling pond. There by the pond, sitting on a table with a barrel of mint ice cream, was Wallace. Please, Wallace, said Arthur with a sigh, where's my delicious birthday cake with the chocolate icing? What birthday cake? Asked Wallace, and he grinned. Well, said Arthur, gritting his teeth, if my cake isn't here, there must be another clue. But look and sniff with his eyes and his nose and his touch, he could not find another clue. No clues, no cake. And he threw his detective hat into the bushes. I'm a terrible detective, and what worse, I'm a detective with no birthday. Surprise, surprise, called all the suspects, and several more of Arthur's friends who came popping out from behind some trees. Happy birthday, Arthur! And there was a birthday cake, and there was writing on it, Happy Birthday, Detective Arthur. He saw it with his eyes. Oh my, said Arthur as he sniffed his birthday cake. He smelled it with his nose. Oh, I do love chocolate. The suspects put all the food they'd been carrying on the table. Then everyone ate and ate until they were so full of bananas. That doesn't have a very strong taste. Lemonade that was very sweet from sugar. Cherry lollipops and grape jelly sandwiches that were sweet. And mint ice cream that was tangy and cold. And chocolate cake. Then they all leaned back and sighed. Oh my, said Arthur with the detective hat back on. This is the nicest party a detective ever had. And those were the yummiest clues a detective ever ate. And I hope you enjoyed our test tasting today and have some fun at your house, following your nose, your taste buds, your eyes, your ears, and your skin. And tomorrow we'll have a little test on the 5 senses.